Welcome to YouTube. I make videos. Hey guys, it's me, BowserN64. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of my podcast. This is episode 2, and we have a lot of awesome stuff to talk with you about today. First off, Christmas season's coming again. I don't know where the year went. It seemed like Christmas got here so fast. And it's like, hey, I'm gonna go over here and do all this stuff all year, and then, oh my gosh, Christmas is already here. It's like, where did the year go? So, it's time for Christmas shopping again, and I enjoy Christmas shopping because it's my opportunity to take a gift. And, well, first of all, you have to choose the gift. You can't just, choose any gift out of the blue. Ka-ching, ka-ching. No, you have to actually go through some actual decent thought and think it through before you do something like that. And I just like it because it requires me to think about what I'm going to give them. What I'm going to give them is going to mean to them as well. And it also requires me to just really put all my energy and do the best I can to make that gift mean the most that it can to that particular individual. So I think it's really cool to do that. And on top of that, it actually represents the gift giving of the wise men when they came upon the Christ, which was actually in July. And when they saw the Christ, they gave him gifts, and that's really what the gift giving on Christmas, I think, represents. And that's the real significance it should have for us. I think it's important to remember that gift giving is a very symbolic expression of ourselves. And Christmas gift shopping is, sometimes it may seem really tedious because you have to do all this stuff and you just have to just run here and run there, and one store has never got what you need, and this store over here has never got what you need, and you're like, what do I do now? And it's just, that can get in the way of our hearts giving and being of a cheerful and giving heart and giving soul and mind, that we have a problem with letting ourselves get in the way a lot of times. And when we're Christmas gift shopping, we think about, this takes too much time, or, gosh, I could have been having stuff in the oven already, or did I leave the oven on, or something like that, and and some of you may not even be that way. It may just be like, I don't understand. I mean, people are gonna tear the wrapping off the paper or tear the wrapping off the gift, and they're gonna be like, okay, so this was all for what? This isn't even what I wanted. And honestly, excuse me for a second. Anyway, gift giving is very important because it just is. Okay guys, the next thing I wanted to talk with you about was phone replacement. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that. Okay, basically, I don't even know how many phones I've been through. I've been through so many phones. It's gosh, I would say 10 or 12. And that's going between models, okay? That's that's a lot. And basically what happened is, okay, I bought my LG V10. It's actually recording this video. That was almost a year ago. I had no problems whatsoever with the phone. It was amazing, but, well, I did have a problem. I got home to my place, and for some reason it piggybacks it just totally hijacks my Wi-Fi. And my Wi-Fi router can't supply signal to any of my other devices because my phone is using all the bandwidth. So whenever my phone connects, it's like no other devices in my place can use internet. It's like, what? So I had sent it in because I tried formatting the phone, I tried doing everything to the phone, and basically, nothing really worked. So I had sent the phone in and got a replacement. So that was my first replacement. I don't even remember. I think there were some more replacements after that. I think I sent in the replacement that I got because it did the same thing, and they gave me another replacement. So we're already at number 3 replacement. And lately, I got this new case for my phone. It's a purple kind of suede leather case. It's a wallet too, and it's a great case, except that the little holder that came from my phone, the way the case works, okay, is you got the case here, and then you have the magnetic case that you put your phone in, and it's got magnets on both sides. It's got magnets on the wallet, and it's got magnets on the part that holds the phone. And the idea is to put your phone in the little holder, and then it clips to inside of the wallet, and then you close it. And I thought, okay, this magnet's just perfectly strong. It's not gonna drop my phone or anything, because I tested it, and I was like, this is gonna work, so it's good. So basically, I made it where I put it on my belt, and the problem though that I first ran into is that my phone did not fit in that little case. The little black plastic case that goes around it, or rubber case, it did not fit the phone completely. So the phone was like barely lodged in that case, but I got it to lodge just enough to be like satisfied with it. And then I put that case and clipped it to the rest of the wallet case. And I wore it on my belt, and I was like, oh, safe, and I won't have any issues. So little did I know, I went outside to take the compost because I had to go bury the compost, because we eat a lot of food and we peel a lot of potatoes and carrots and stuff like that, and we like to throw that in a pile where it all composts with natural heat and stuff and breaks down into fertilizer. So I had to get the thing and go over the concrete porch to get to the area where the compost pile is. And while I was doing that, the phone came it came off the magnet clip inside my wallet case and slid out, because there's no sides on the case. It's just some folds of leather that go over each other. And it slipped out of the case, hit face down on the screen on the hard concrete. And that was the end of that. You can pretty much imagine what happened next. Call up 611. This is AT&T. How can I help you today? I'm an idiot and I dropped my phone on the concrete. Is there something you can do to help me? Please help me. My life is crumbling before my eyes and my phone is not working anymore. Help me. I'm so sorry, sir, about that. I'm very terribly sorry for that inconvenience. What we can do is send you a replacement, although it will be an insurance claim because it was damage to the device. And we need your shipping address, and so I gave him all the information. And okay, so we send you a new phone. We send you a new phone, and your new phone, it's going to be the same color and all that stuff. So we send you a new phone, and we send you a new phone. But there will be $100 charge on your next bill, because the new phone, it's a phone claim, because it's damage to the device, and we have to have the new phone because we're sending you a replacement phone. And I mean, we went on and on in circles, and she really was pretty helpful. But it's just, you know how it is when you call warranty, they're like, but it worked out, and they sent me a replacement. But then the replacement I got had a dead pixel on the screen, and I'm like, what? No way. So basically, yeah, it was right in the middle, right to the side a little bit, right there, dead pixel on the screen. And I was like really pissed off about that. I don't really want to say that, but I was very, very angry. And I was really busy helping up the church, helping Dad hang sheetrock, and we've been working all day. And I just had gotten my replacement phone that came after the one with the dead pixel on the screen. They actually sent me a blue one. It's a nice sky blue color. I love it. It's amazing. I wish it was the color I got to start with, but beggars can't be choosers, or whatever that saying is. And when I got the replacement phone, I have to package up the old one, and in 10 days mail it back to the repair place, or whatever you call that place, warranty center. And that includes shipping and everything within those 10 days. So I had to literally get right on the stick and get it mailed. So basically I had to carry, since we were only going to town once that day, I had to actually take the phone with me, the new phone, and I had already gotten set up and just now had gotten everything off my old phone that had the cracked screen. I have pictures, I'll show you of it. It's epic. It looks so amazing and totally ruined. And when I had to package up my old phone, and so I did that, and then I had to drop it at the post office and stuff like that, and I don't really remember where I was going with this, but that was kind of the end so far of my phone replacement fiascos. A lot of you guys may know that well, some of you may not know at all, that when I was little I used to make lots of recordings with just my cassette recorder and stuff like that. I had a little tape recorder I carry around, and I record everything, dude. Everything from restaurant meetings, like with friends, to crazy stuff I did with my friends out in the woods and just traipsing through, and we'd like spout off random. We'd make a skit out of random stuff, like play like we were the power company or something, and making prank calls, and just like, "Hi, this is the power company." "No, you're not. I'm the power company. We're all the power company." You know, that's kind of how it progressed. "Hi, I'm the power company."
"No, you're not. Well, I'm the power company."
"We're all the power company."
"No, I'm the power company."
And anyway, basically those recordings are something I want to save because it's a snapshot of the past, and as we all grow older, it becomes very important to remember those memories. I was reaching for my flash drive, but it's buried in my pocket. I'm like, I'm not gonna mess with that and all that. Yeah, I'm over that. And anyway, these cassettes, I had like 120 minutes and 90-minute cassettes that I used to record stuff on. Yes, I know. We didn't have the internet. We had the internet, but it wasn't like it is now. And we didn't have digital anything back then, hardly. We were still in analog. It was in that crossover period, so 2000 to 2004 to 2005. So I recorded a lot of these cassettes, and what I wanted to do to preserve them for my future and posterity is to get them into WAV files. And the way I was going to do that was to take this cassette recorder, which is actually a really good recorder from either the 70s or the 80s. I'm not really sure. It doesn't have a date on it. It's made in Japan. Look at that. It says Technics. Technics! Technical video player! Actually, it's not a video player. It's a cassette player, but still. Model number RSB11W. So, it's made by Matsushita Electric Industrial Company Ltd, which is limited. And Dolby Noise Reduction System, manufactured under license from Dolby Laboratories. So it's the RSB11W, and if any of you know anything about this model, let me know. But basically what's happening, when I was trying to record in Cubase and get all my tapes transferred into digital WAV files in Cubase, the roller things, I don't know what you call these. I know I could like think like for an hour and come up with what it's actually called, but basically these little roller wheels, or what do you call them? Pins or something. They stop spinning. So the one that's motorized that moves the tape actually and causes it to record and to play back and all that, it will stay running for somewhere around, I don't know, like maybe a minute, and then it'll just stop recording, or it'll just stop spinning. So you can't use it hardly. I'm thinking that either the belt has come loose inside here, if it's a belt-driven tape player and tape recorder, or the gears, if it's gear-driven, have been stripped out and they're just worn out, and there's not really much I can do about that. But for the time being, I can use tape 1 cassette deck, and it works just fine on the right here. So that's why the tape is in there. But this one with the orange doesn't work that well. And actually, I'm going to plug it in real quick if I have time and show you guys what it does. Let's not destroy our digital recorder just yet. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna fall off the stool. Never mind. I'm gonna have to get a little closer to the camera, but I'm gonna press the play button if I can see it. And what happens is, you see how that's not... Did you see how it turned a little bit just then? And then it stopped? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't have to have a tape in there, so don't tell me, guys, that you have to have a tape in here, because this one, for some reason, you don't. You just have to press... See how it's spinning? And it's going to stop after a while. So basically, like I said, either the belt's loose on there, or the gears are stripped out or something. So I'm going to do a video where I'm going to tear into this baby and see what's wrong, or at least attempt to see what's wrong. And maybe, since I'll be recording that, see how it stopped spinning, and now it popped up the buttons, because it was like, no way, not happening, dude. And anyway, we're going to take this apart and see if we can fix it. And if any of you know anything about this machine, or any of its weaknesses, or how to fix it, please let me know, because I love old stuff like this, and I really want to see it preserved so I can continue to play cassettes in it for years to come. You know, I need to have an actual name for this podcast, so if you could come up, or help me come up with a name for this podcast, I'd really appreciate it. Hit me up in the comment section below and let me know if you have any ideas. If you have any suggestions of future topics to talk about, also hit me up in the comment section below and let me know what you think about that and any ideas you have. If you just want to leave a friendly comment, do that too. Please like, dislike, subscribe. Stay tuned to my future videos. It's been BowserN64, and I will see you around with another video.